Just pals being pals, you know, just pal. Maybe they kiss a little, but they're just pals, you know. Maybe they love each other, you know. Pals, just pals. I must document this. Document this. I don't think I've caught your name. No, Che, wait, no. Wait, what? I actually get to put my name in? The mighty cryptid Garincian. If any of you nuggets want to do fan art of the monstrosity, the Garincian that we just made, please do, okay? What's up, nuggets, and welcome back to Max Gentleman Sexy Business. I think we need to lean more on da sexy than da business for today, because we've only got 2 more of this district to do, and then the final district, now don't get me wrong, the final district might take me a week, but I am now on much borrowed time, so I need to date everyone. Okay, so I am petrified by the Fables outfits. So we're gonna go with Pip Whipple Modern. How does Pip look in current day and age? Yeah, about as much as I'd expect, yeah. Wait, let's see what the shoe. Here we go. She's a modern day pixie. Let's see Max in the modern day. Just business dad. Even during the massage, she doesn't want to look at me. Probably scheming out to kill me.
Harder.
Okay. Yeah, but I need clothes apparently that I can't buy with money. I mean, she is a queen, but oh, doesn't that look nice? Very what I think Fanny wants or thinks that a lady is. And another one. She has a cannon. Interesting. The image, I understand. The outfit, on the other hand. Do you know what? I think that's a sign that I should get this bit done. And then deal with 1,000,000 demons. Go. Oh wow, that is a lot of damage. But 2 minutes. Can we have a timeout? There's a no demons. Where's the demons?
Where to?
Where I can barely see any demons. Where the demons? I genuinely cannot find. I got the robber. Where are all the demons? There, demon. I knew I should have got my holy certificate online. Becomethepope.com. Where are all these demons? I feel as though there was a surplus of demons last time, and now I can't find any. Demon. Great, we have a demon problem. Good thing I'm ridiculously overpowered, otherwise that might have been a problem. Hey, now we can have a date. Why is it all Fables? Battle Butler. Look, I wouldn't do that to you. I wouldn't turn you into monkey people. I like how I got the crystal ball and it's now completely useless. So you finally made it to my district. Welcome. Now, witness my unholy power. Oh no, they're all... Wait. Yes, they're not all gonna be timed. Chat, no, they're not. Okay. So you know, there's good gear. There's good gear around here, which is good to know. And there's buckets loads of ghosts that I'm going to have to contend with. So that's fine. And then my wee hobbit of a rival. We're so close, sir, I can taste it. Your rival is waiting for us in the final district, so that means I have to face my fate as well. At least Angel knows, you know, the score and what it is that they need to do. Getting Cherry to forgive me and take me back. But, well, I'm a bit sweaty about it, and I'm not nervous or anything, just damp. I know I can't just bust her door and throw flowers at her until she likes me again. Why not? It seems to work for start. Yeah, pretty much. It's like throw flowers at them, or hey, there's this lovely heart-shaped bottle with your name on it. Drink it now, and magically they love me. It's just not my style, and I don't think it would work on Cherry. If she's anything like me, she's gonna have her defensive walls up. No, I've got to take things slow, read the room, work my way up, then, when she lets me close, maybe I'll be ready to tell her how I feel. But first I need an excuse to spend more time with her, and I don't want her to think it's a date or anything like that. We could hire her to solve some made-up supernatural mystery for us. Let's pretend we need a place to hide out for the night. Her place. Why don't you ask her to hang out? Why don't you ask her to hang out? Just cash, you know? You're just going to do that with me? You're just going to do that to me, huh? Alright, fine. But I can't just have her over to my place. That's too intimate. We need neutral ground. And since this was your idea, I am constructing your estate as the venue. You have fancy get-togethers all the time. Yep, just some pals, palling around. Nothing awkward about that. Just pals being pals, you know, just pal. Maybe they kiss a little bit, but just pals, you know. Maybe they love each other, you know. Well, pals, just pals. Perhaps we should have a theme, so as to dissuade her from the notion that this is just some flimsy excuse for me to see her again. It shall be a rendezvous of rare trinket collectors. We'll have an assembly of cloak and or dagger aficionados, a meeting of enthusiasts for rock hard abs. The rock hard abs one. Why, that's the best idea you've ever had. Cherry will surely be lured by the prospect of discussing the finer points of rock hard abs. Wow, have you been paying attention, sir? Maybe a little. Nah, I just read business mage reports on my day-to-day goings on. Wiggles your eyebrows as if you know what's going on. Yeah, the wiggle. Oh yeah, you know what's going on. And of course, everyone else's invite will get lost in the mail. Business maid hastily puts together an invite and sends one to Cherry's last known address. I hope we didn't make a mistake by scheduling the event for 15 minutes from now. Rock hard ab. Rock hard ab. Get together. Hosted at Sir's Mansion. Scheduled for now. Battle Butler just finishes hanging his hand-painted rock hard ab banner. For the improvised event as Cherry arrives. Wait, she's here. Oh, hello, Angel. I should have known you'd be here too. Hi, Cherry. Looks like we have rock hard abs in common, huh? Where's everyone else? Am I early? Their invitations got lost in the mail. It's just me, that idiot. Just the invitations were lost. This is so used to could be pals and maybe kiss a little. Wait, was I not supposed to say that shit? This is a very exclusive meeting. This is a dangerous hobby. They probably died. That's fine. I ran into someone on the way here and she seems really interested in coming. I hope it's alright. She should be right behind me. What? No, it's the date. I hope I'm not too late. I ran home to get some of my best sachets with rock hard abs. No! That's my noise! You made it. What the hell was that? Who's this? That's my new friend, Venus. I was in such a rush because I only just noticed the invite 15 minutes ago and we bumped into each other. So true, Cherry. We met in the cutest way possible. You can't even imagine. It was just Gun Moses. It was just like Gun Moses' romantic comedy novel. God damn it, Gun. I think I've read that one. No! There it is again. I think she's growing fond of her new friend. Oh, well, it's too bad we don't have time to elaborate on that because the rock hard ad meeting is starting right now. like how canonically that noise is a thing. Like, wait a minute, I've heard that. Around about you specifically. What's going on? You all make your way to the prepared table where Businessmate has hurriedly scattered statuettes with rock-hard abs all over. Yes, I can see we have a fine smattering of entry-level statuettes with rock-hard abs here. No! Oh, I didn't know you had such refined tastes. Angel pulls you aside. I just love how Angel, the one that's been like just so like classy and charismatic the whole game, is just like, this one's got great abs. She's handsome and cocky, just cherry type. I hate her, and we need to get rid. I need to get rid of her. Of course, I have just the idea. Sure, I'm great at making people leave. I am. I'm readily competent. Yeah, I'm great at making people leave. Angel sits back and returns to the small talk, waiting for you to make a move. Venus, won't you come into my hall of the most exquisite rock hard abs? Venus, I want to tell you a secret. Let us abscond to the table of secrets. The slightly less popular Harry Potter book. Venus, I challenge you to a duel in the backyard away from prying eyes. No, table of secrets. Oh, sure. I love a good secret. You pull Venus away from everyone. Actually, we keep the secrets in the back of the dungeon. I'm a secret agent, and this is a sting operation. Your life is in grave danger. You need to leave right now. How much money will it take to get you to leave without asking any questions? I have like 20 million and 11,000 gold bricks. How many can you carry? You know what? Look, you need to understand. They're just trying to take money. How much you got? You empty piles of gold, jewels, and large domination bills into Venus's hands. So much money. Yes, this will do nicely. Ta-ta. See, it was that easy to just buy her all. I mean, they did literally meet like 5 minutes ago, so I mean, it makes sense. You rejoin Jerry and Angel, who are engaged in pleasant conversation. Where's Venus? Dead. They died. Died. Used to be pals again. Yes. She said she had something more important and with better looking friends. She got loud in the dungeon. Battle Butler's trying to get her out now. She said not to wait. Explosive diarrhea. You know how it is. That sounds like her. That goofball you met 2 minutes ago. I suppose we can get started without her. You, Angel, and Cherry proceed to have a fine evening discussing your favourite rock-hard abs. Angel seems particularly happy with the way the evening's events are unfolding. Oh my, just look at the time. It seems we've lost sight of why we gathered here in the first place. Makes sense. That they say that time flies when you're making merriment. Yes! I suppose they do say that. Do you see that? It's working! What are you talking about? See what? I think you're hallucinating. What? See what? I don't know what happened. I've got another hour or so to kill. Who's the girl got to threaten with a crossbow to get a cup of tea around here? Cup of tea on the way. Oh, we'll take care of that. Angel grabs you by the hand and drags you to the kitchen. Did you see that? She's warming up to me. I love how this whole time Angel's just been perfect, and now I've degraded her and is gibbering at it. It's like, we need to be pals. Perfect tea. That's my chance to shine. We need to make the perfect cup of tea. That's sure to win her affection. How does she take her tea? I don't know. How about this? I'll try and make the best cup of tea I can, and you try to make the worst. That way, at least mine will be better in comparison. Look, if I've learned anything from the numerous hours of this, is that the tea is so damn complicated. We don't have time for trial and error. I am just going to put arsenic in mine, and job's a good one. I'll start with herbal. Cherry probably hates herbal. Cherry doesn't seem like a black tea. Oh my god, it's literally the options for the tea. I hope she hates green tea, because that's what I'm thinking. I personally don't like green tea, and she owns a crossbow. I own a crossbow. Let's go with that train of thought. Right, so I'll make a black tea. Next, I shall presume that she hates a long steep time. I doubt she likes an average steep time. How could she possibly enjoy a short steep time? Agreed. Who the See, okay, rant time. You know what time it is. Rant time. See the people that literally just pour hot water into a cup and take a tea bag and just like dip it in like 3 times and they're like, cool, that's tea. Why don't you just put the tea bag on the counter next to the cup and that'll be the same thing? It's basically just essence of tea at that point. She probably hates a short steep time. I'm making the worst. Short steep green tea. Alright then, suppose I'll take an average steep time. Finally, I bet she has a sweet tooth. No sweetener. I shall finish my failure of tea with milk. How dare I? I will ruin this with sugar, of which she will surely despise. Well, I mean, she doesn't seem as though she likes sweet things, because, you know, I mean, Angel has... Anyway, good call. I'll make mine with milk instead. Good. You both pour your respective cups of tea and return to Cherry. Tea's ready. Why are there 2 cups? Well, you see, the sir and I got a bit of a friendly beverage preparing competition, and we thought that you could judge who makes the best cup. Oh, I love judging people. Let's have at it then. Cherry grabs your tea first, sips, and ponders. Yes! It's shit. Angel excitedly hands Cherry her brew. It's also shit. Here, wash it out with this. Cherry hesitantly takes the tea and takes the smallest of sips. Her eyes grow wide and she chugs the whole cup, finishing with a refreshing gasp of her air. Come on, Angel! That's a mighty fine cup of tea, Angel. You surprise me. Angel beams. Then again, I feel like it's pretty much random what sort of tea any particular person is going to like. Yep, pretty much. Angel leaning towards you and whispers in your ear. I've thought up a way to show Cherry how well I know her. Let's just play along. What do you say to a little party game? Sure, why not? Have you got Mario Kart? You see Angel hesitantly writing notes on some cards underneath the table. Here we go. Just draw a card from the hat and we will try to answer the question. Whoever gives the best answer wins a point. Sounds simple enough. Cherry reaches for a card and you notice Angel use sleight of hand to push a specific card into her grasp. Everyone else guesses what is the current player's favourite food. Ice cream, revenge, cold, tacos, warm. I guess wine. Wine? I don't touch the stuff anymore. What? Really? You once said, I quote, is this the elixir of the gods? Sure, but these days I have to keep sharp. Never know when an angry god is going to send a minion to try and smite me. Also, wine. It's not food. Oh. Well, in this case, Angel wins. But only because I've never had a taco. Yes, playing on the fact that she's English and this is also Victorian London. Wait, she's French. She's French. But it's still Victorian era, and I have the feeling that it wasn't a whole lot of taco stands in France. I'll go next. Angel fishes around for a specific card. How unexpected. It's about you again, Cherry. What is the person to your left's birthday? April 16th, September 3rd, October 24th. I know this one, it's January 24th. Wow, our host got it exactly right. Oops! I'm sorry, I know this is like the 3rd or 4th time we've met, but I don't think I've got your name. No, Cherry, wait, no, wait, what? I actually get to put my name in? Wait! I'm like 40 hours into the game, and this is the only person that's asked me my name. How did you know her birthday? Lucky guess, deja vu, multiple choice, always pick C. What's that even mean? There were 365 options. No, that can't be right. I thought you were an Aquarius. I'm a Scorpio. You must be mixing this up with the fact that I like going to the aquarium. Angel, really botching this. For someone who is so informed with every other aspect of my life. Wow. One more round. Sir? Angel forces a card into your hand. What is the pair? Oh no, there's no multiple choice. What is the person to your right's favourite sex position? Oh my, that's quite specific and focus on me once again. The drunken cowgirl, the 45-degree flamingo octopusy. No, the 45-degree flamingo. Angel wiggles her eyebrows at you. Power bottom, is that a position? Angel, Cherry giggles and blushes. I may kill demons and whatnot for a living, but I'm still a lady and I barely know Sir Tove. Sir Tove, finally! Jesus, I honestly cannot believe that Cherry's the only one that's like, oh, well, you have a name, right? And I think you might have been a bit of an unfair advantage here. Who wrote this game anyway? All good fun though, right? But we can stop for now before you ask any more prying questions. I had a great time spending the evening with you again. Not quite like the old days, but who knows, we can always stab someone next time. Say, before we part ways, I'd really like to see you again. Angel. Now, hold on. I'd really like to say my piece. Angel, I don't want you reading into anything. I just wanted you to know that I realised what a monster I was. I stole you away from your perfect princess life, and let's not do this now, please. Not in front of Sir Toph. Alright. I think you'd better go. Wait, just one little thing. You don't have to love it, but I put a lot of thought into this and I'd like you to have it. Angel opens up a small wrapped gift box for Cherry. First off, I got it especially cursed. Just for you. I knew you're into that sort of stuff, and I figured it could be an activity that we could both... Just stop. I did hear the noise, though! Oh, of course, Cherry. Anything you want. I'm sorry, I'm going too fast. I was just enraptured by your charm and beauty that...
I said stop.
Oh! Ow!
I'm not going to let you stand here and make a fool of yourself any longer. Huh?
Yeah, she has been rather foolish today. I don't understand. Did I do something wrong? I'm trying so hard to do this right. Yes. No, listen, I know why you're doing this. You think that repairing our relationship will free you from that celestial contract, and... Fuck the contract, fuck the gods, I don't care about any of that right now. She's back to swearing. This is a good sign. This whole situation's opened my eyes to what's been missing in my life. It's you, Cherry. It's always been about you. We were good together. No, better than good. We were great. I need that again. I need you. I don't. I still love you, don't you see?
I don't love you.
Oh, no.
Not anymore.
No! No. But that doesn't mean... but that doesn't mean you always feel this way. It can change. We can change. If there's any chance you could love me again, all I ask is that you let me back into your life just a little. Angel, I can't forgive you. Please, I know I was a bad influence before. I know you lost everything because of me, but together we can try and rebuild some part of your old life. She's very upset. The tea is coming back to bite her. You still don't get it. I never cared about any of that. The fame, the glamour, the endless wealth, the fake smiles, the books upon books of etiquette. None of that made me happy. I hated my old life. I was trapped. Then you came along and set me free. But then, I don't...
Silence.
Okay.
Now it is my turn to say my piece. And then I'm leaving town. This is my last night in London.
No. Holding back her tears, Angel swallows the lump in her throat. The silencing nod at Seri. Nothing made me happy until you came along. You're so strong, confident, and handsome. You seem to know everything. I was so enamored. You showed me the world, the real world. But the more I changed, the more I learned who I really was. The more you tried to push me back towards the person you first met. You were my liberator, but eventually I found myself inside another prison. I was dependent on you. My identity became entangled with your expectations. You never let me grow out from under your shadow. As I started to blossom into a new, stronger person, you didn't seem to love who I was becoming. You denied my agency, treated me like an innocent little girl who still needed rescuing. I don't regret anything, and I'm grateful for what we shared. But relationships end. People change. I needed to figure out who I was on my own. That's why I left. Angel listens intensely, tears streaming down her face. That's it. If you still don't understand, I've got nothing more for you. But if you can't forgive me, then what do I do?
There's nothing to forgive. You're not part of my life anymore. I've moved on. I suggest you do the same.
No. With that, Cherry leaves. Angel slumps to the ground, fists clenched and sobbing. What the fuck? She slams her knuckles into the dirt. It wasn't supposed to go like this. It wasn't... Sir, I'm sorry. I don't know what to do now. Put your hand on her shoulder. It's alright, we'll figure things out. Say nothing. She meets the touch of your hand with hers. You know what? Fuck it. Jay was right. I need to move on. Sulking isn't helping. None of this is. I just have to accept what life throws at me and move forward. If I'm going to be trapped under celestial contract, you can be damn sure I'm going to make it as hard as possible for them to control me. We can talk about this more later, sir. Right now, let's just go kick your rival's ass. No, I kind of wanted them to get together. But it is a good life lesson that, you know, it's not like a fairy tale. It doesn't always resolve back around and, oh, we love each other again. It doesn't kind of work like that a lot of times. Sometimes people leave your life and that just happens. Okay, let's see how far we can extend it with my 12,000. Okay, we have 50 days. That's a good start. I need to pump up my battle maidens because that was pathetic amount of damage. Time for the final date with good old Max. Sir, it is my pleasure once more to announce the arrival of Maximilian Gentleman. God, it's gonna be a funny day. He's... Wasn't made really like that. He's brought roses, and they aren't even carnivorous like last time. Good evening, sir. I hope those roses aren't too forward. I've just been thinking lately about all you've done for me, and I wanted to express my gratitude in a non-lethal way. That, and I've grown to quite like you over the course of our time together. I thought, perhaps, we could spend the evening together. Is it just me, or does that hulking beefcake seem a bit uneasy? Ah, you caught me out. Just sure how to express affection non-destructively. I've had a harsh of it last time, but perhaps I'll give it another chance. Please, what would you like to do this evening? Let's enjoy each other's company a little bit. Skip all the lovey-dovey, the lovely crafted dialogue, and kiss me. I kind of feel like that's the option for Max. I thought you'd never ask. But before we do that, there's something I like to get off my enormous muscular chest. I feel that in our previous interactions, I've done a poor job of listening to your desires. So if there's any point tonight you feel like I'm behaving too boldly or too meekly, please let me know. I'll do my best to adjust my behavior accordingly, okay? Sounds good, let's get to it. Now that you mention it, you could be a bit bolder. Just to be safe, why don't you take it down a notch right now? Okay, let's get to it. I'm glad you feel that way. Max seizes your hand in both hands, your head in both hands, and kisses you hard. His tongue explores your mouth. Whoa, slow down there, tiger. Kiss me again, exactly like that. Just got this wee dial, like, too much, too little, too much, too little. Exactly like that. Max kisses you like he's trying to eat your face. Would you like to come upstairs? Maybe you can slow down and enjoy each other's company for a bit. Would you like to go upstairs? Naturally. Max tucks you under his arm and carries you to the bedroom. I'm being held like a toddler. I'm just like, okay. He slams the bedroom door behind him, hurls you onto the bed, and explodes his clothes off with a flex of his muscles. You are looking positively luscious tonight, sir. Let us copulate. Let's. That's moving a little fast for me. He's just bollock naked, and I'm like, wait, chess? Have you heard of this game called Mario Kart? What happens if I pump the brakes? Pump the brakes? Of course, I'll strive for equilibrium. Would you say I've got the appropriate sexual appetite now? Perfect. A little less intense, please. I've changed my mind. Go back to the way you were. Both fucking and fucking with Max at the same time. Interesting. No, go back to the way you were. As you wish. Now, what do we do? Ah, yes. He slams the bedroom door behind him. Re-hurls you onto the bed and re-explodes clothes that you gave him off with the flex of his muscles. So you can decide what level of intensity of your lovemaking to Max is that you want. Max bangs you so hard you see God. and get his autograph and invite him to join in the threesome. God declines because he's busy, you know, being God, but it's okay because Max is twice the man God will ever be. Hours later, you collapse on the bed, exhausted, delighted, and extremely sore in several unusual places. By Jove, what a romp! What grizzly bears less physically demanding? Just to be clear, I only fought them, I did not make love to them. I suppose we both had a great deal of pent-up energy to release, eh? So, what now? Let's go again. Hold me. Gladly. You drift off to sleep in each other's arms and spend the night comforted by each other's warmth. When you awake, Max is gone, but he's left a handwritten note. Dear sir, I have learned much from you in the past days. You are both passionate, gentle, meek, yet bold. If you have managed such a balance, then perhaps so can I. Also, thank you for the sex. It was top-notch. Perhaps we can do it again sometime. Yours in moderation, Maximilian Gentleman. That's quite the copy. And of course, penis. And done. Wow. Again, not saying anything about Max's love-making skills. That was a very quick one. But I love how they gave you the ability to, like, turn up or turn down. How intense you wanted it to be. Oh, no wonder it's taken so long. The fight, the actual fighting, not just them, us also, is only done with moustache. Yeah. And you go, Bon. You show him a thing or two. Bang, 5,000. Business made Bunny B. Don't know what else I was expecting. Date 5 with Vlad. Forgive my intrusion, sir, but a bat just arrived with a note from Vlad attached to its leg. He requests your presence as his... Business mate, calm down. He requests your presence at his laboratorium this evening. It sounds urgent and steamy. What clothes shall I make ready for your visit? Normal clothes? My skin-tight leather bodysuit? Or my doublet made entirely of monocles? Normal clothes? Oh, yeah, duh. Obviously, I didn't know why I even asked. Nothing, not like this airs any laundry. I was hoping you'd wear anything. Is there, business maid? I ready your outfit at once. Business maid, come back. If she has lingerie that she wants me to wear, you know, I'll give it a shot. Just saying. She just needs to ask. I like to create a comforting environment for my staff. You arrive at Vlad's laboratorium that evening, dressed to the nines and smelling however rich people smell. Upon entering, you discover Vlad wrist deep in the labyrinthine contraption of tubes, gears, springs, and pumps. I have the feeling that Vlad and Penny would get along like a big steampunky house on fire. He turns to greet you, and you see that he is also dressed to impress. Every part of him has been cleaned and groomed to perfection. He looks like a beautiful painting, a beautiful drawing of a person. He smiles nervously. Welcome, sir. It's good to see you. I hope the bat I sent didn't break any of your windows. They are harder to train than pigeons, but I enjoy the challenge. Well, you see... What's on your mind? What's with the machine? Oh, stop being adorable nerd and just kiss me already. We're going for a very forceful approach today, I see. Oh my, I'm delighted you're very shaky. I'm delighted you feel that way, sir. Systems shutting down, and yet I'm afraid remaining an adorable nerd throughout the proceedings is a fundamental aspect of my... Alright, tell me your big fancy plan. You see... I realized something on our last outing. Try as I might, love cannot be explained. That is, in fact, what makes it so wonderful. But here, whereas I cannot be explained, it can be felt, and felt deeply. And I feel that way. I may feel that way about you. About enter name. Furthermore, I've concluded you must have some measure of feeling for me as well, else you would not have been so patient and kind. What's more, I recognise that while love is not a science, loving is perhaps a skill, one which I am still learning. Sorry. So, I ask you, you who has shown me some measure of love, in what way do you like to be loved? What mode of expression is best for communicating my affection and or arousal towards you? What, if I may coin a phrase, is your love language? Fucking. Extreme fucking. Watching you fuck the hell out of the fuck. Wait, watching you bang the hell out of my maid? No. Extreme friendship. No, fucking. Oh, alright, commence fucking procedure. In that case, Vlad steps forward and gives you a gentle, tentative kiss on the lips. Vlad's tentative kisses soon become bolder, and soon he is holding your head in his hands as he presses his lip to yours. Suddenly, he breaks away. Remarkable. I am aroused. My heart rate has skyrocketed by a full 35%. You have a very, very good grasp on the percentage of your heart rate. I must document this. Document this! Monocle was flying off into the distance. Here, let me help. Don't forget to measure blood pressure, respiratory rate, and pupil dilation. No, document this. Oh my, you are quite naked. My research can wait. However, it would be a shame to put my discoveries to waste. Would you care to sample some of my love-inspired inventions? What are those chemicals with a little heart drawn on the bottle? Oh! You mean the thing I've been using the entire game and now have a stockpile of and have basically claimed the entire monopoly on in order to get these people to love me? Those bottles? What's the fancy contraption with all the dildos on it? Point at the Tesla coils. I want to know what's in the bottles. My attempt at a love potion. While I'm not able to capture the essence of love, it does make you as horny as a rhinoceros. Also, the main ingredient is powdered rhinoceros testicle. Care to try a sip? Yeah, obviously. No thanks. I've had enough strange liquids for today. From you today. You complaining about lads' probably blood-infused saliva? Yeah, obviously. You drink the pink and grey swirl of liquid. It looks like paint, but it tastes like tiny cakes. You immediately feel your heart start pounding. Your head becomes dizzy. Your body grows hot and bothered. Then you faint, nearly passing out. When you gather your senses, you realise you're nestled in Vlad's hunky arms, his eyes wide with fear or arousal. It's hard to tell. He is, after all, a robot. You look down upon your own genitals and realise what has caught Vlad's attention. The Niroceros dissecting has made you look horny enough to rampage an entire safari expedition. Impressive to say the least. You look each other in the eyes with a burning passion. You come together with an intensity that bespeaks a carnal desire to merge, as if by pressing hard enough into each other, you might cause your genomes to meld. Bespeaks suggests carnal related to, it's been a while since dictionary's been here, this is nice, related to flesh, be it the tasty kind or the horny kind, and genomes, genetic material, ooh la la, how scientific. And from that union would emerge a bold new creature, a jubilant sexual Frankenstein. No, dictionary! Monster. It turns out, much to your delight, that Vlad's analytical nature has gifted him with a great deal of technical expertise, sorry. Brings you to orgasm again and again, each time you become more efficient at the task. You return the favour with gusto. Gusto, enthusiastic, zesty enjoyment. I'm pretty sure we had that one before. As the rosy fingers of the dawn creeps over the horizon, the two of you collapse to the stone laboratory floor, utterly sated. Sate, or sated. The miraculous singer known for, it means to satisfy. You lie there in each other's arms for a while, but eventually you need to get dressed and return to your business, and also see a doctor. The swelling has not went down. Before he goes, Vlad takes your hand and smiles. Well, sir, I must thank you for a lovely evening. It was not always... It was not always what I expected, but neither are you. And that, I believe, is one of your most attractive qualities. I now understand that love is more than a simple scientific principle. However, I continue to live my life based on the rigors of science. Rigors to take a deep, hard, thorough plunge into something. What I mean to say is, an experiment that I run only once is hardly an experiment. Perhaps we can reproduce. Full stop. Perhaps we can reproduce. We'll stop it. A study sometime soon. With those words and a graceful bow, Vlad disappears into the darkness that always seems to follow him, as opposed by the lightness in your heart. Ah. Well, you know, hindsight, I didn't know what I was expecting. Okay, this is just going to be yep, this is just a mass orgy. Yep. That's Vlad copulated with. Magical girl out. Okay, I need to. I need. I need to. I have so many spirits. This is mental. Kill. I know I changed it. Shut up. Anton Hardmeat. Sir, forgive my interruptions. Anton has arrived most unexpectedly, and... that's right. Decide who will see me and when. Like you. And now. And I know what I'm doing. If now it's alright for us, that is, if that's okay. Of course, you're always welcome here. I hope you're not turning into one of those bullies. Battle Butler, who is this strange man? Always welcome. I could feel that was true before you even said it. Thanks to your help and our efforts, the club has started that at the Friendship Fair has over a dozen new members. Even some of the BUP have joined. Apparently, the old club doesn't have quite the punch it used to have. Get it? A fine joke, sir. Very good news indeed. I'll leave you two to chat. As Battle Butler takes his leave, Anton turns to you. In truth, I didn't come here with something of a ulterior motive. I wanted to see if, if you'd like to, maybe, I want to see if you'd like to have a special title in the club. No, not us fucking, sex master at arms, head cheerleader, or just being your friend is special enough. I've thoroughly enjoyed toying with this poor sweet boy. Dash it all, your quick wit has caught me off guard. Alright, get around. Let me try this again. I've enjoyed our time together very much. You always find a way to have fun, no matter the circumstances. And you toss something to me when no one else did. I'd like to repay you with what you gave me time together to learn even more about each other and stuff. I think I can think of some very intimate ways I'd like to get to know you, Anton. That sounds like great fun. There's no time better spent than with friends. It wasn't only me, though. I'm sure BattleBot would like to get to know you better, too. In the same way as calling me. I'm so relieved to hear you say that. Despite all that we've been through, I suppose I'm still a little nervy. Nervy. Anxious. There's no better time than, more trusted acquaintance to whom I can show the confidence you've inspired in me. Battle Butler enters again, hearing himself mentioned through the door where he was definitely not eavesdropping or peering through. Sir, we were talking about getting to know each other, all of us, more intimately. So, Anton, what's meaning a hard meat threesome? Nothing like a little threesome between friends to really bring everyone together. Of course, we needn't do this if you feel attention would be spread thin between us, Anton. A nice night out with the lads sounds like just the thing, then. Now, a nice night out with the lads definitely sounds fun. But this isn't lad business, this is sexy business. And, again, you know, business maid got hers. Time for Battle Butler, I guess. The club presidential treatment. I'll have the orgy bed arranged at once. Anton suddenly yells. Sorry, I had to pinch myself to make sure I'm not dreaming me. Battle Butler summons you when the extra large orgy bed is prepared and reinforced. Anton discreetly wipes his sweaty palms off in his pants. Somehow both overly eager and ghostly pale all at the same time. You know, I've never shared a bed with this many occupants before. Just pretend it's one person. Twice! Another new adventure to be shared together. We don't have to do anything you're not comfortable with. Yes, you poor, sweet, soft boy. I'm just a little distracted imagining where everyone's parts can go and stuff. You still want to do this, right? Absolutely. Maybe it should just be two of us. On second thought, a night out with friends is more my speed. No, absolutely. Good. So do I. I think I'm just the right amount of nervous and very excited. The bed is laid out with expensive silk sheets illuminated brightly by the tiny fancy candles that add a glow to the whole room. You're pretty sure that this was a storage room a few minutes ago, but you know better than to question Battle Butler's capabilities. Oh, this really is a dream. A very naughty dream. Battle Butler, already in his love-making codpiece, takes Anton's hand and reels him in. Anton happily melts against Battle Butler's broad chest. You know, if you would like to be in charge, I'm very good at taking orders. Indeed he is. I can vouch for that. I think I'd enjoy that. Do you mind if I take the lead? Not in the least. All I do all day is boss people around. As long as it ends in fucking, it's fine by me. You take us alright. I'm just here for the ride. Literally. Well, then buckle up because you're about to have the ride of your life. Oh god, I felt cringy saying that. How was that? Was that good? First we should this is too hard. I mean, it's about to be. There's so many options that I don't know what to do. How about Butler and I start things off? Come here, Cutie, I'll start you off right. You're already clinging to Battle Butler, so Master Hardmeat, define me. Butler. I like how we're not even using it. Butler hoists Anton up in his feet. Up off his feet. And Anton wraps his legs around Butler. I keep on wanting to say Battle Butler, but they've just shortened it to Butler's. Butler's ways with a little laugh. As they tumble back into the bed together, you take in the view of Anton's slender body up against the vast mass of muscle that is Battle Butler. Anton sits astride Battle Butler as if your servant is his faithful steed. I was wondering when that was going to come into play. Their lips lock together and their hands roam the other's form. Rocking their bodies together, they quickly grow breathless with pleasure, their skin flushed and kisses coming together with growing need. Already panting, Anton pull you both in close to him. Now all three of us... Use your mouth, use your hands, use a toy! Let's just use your hands. You crack your knuckles! What are we doing? And stretch to warm up. It's important to warm up, you don't want to pull anything mid... multiple activities. There's two people in your bed and you have two hands. Take care of yourself and enjoy the view. No, let's not go with the selfish option. Anton and Battle Butler lay back as you sit between them. Taking each eager's member in hand, they let out heady sigh and tilt towards the other to grasp each other in their kiss. tugging, tickling, and teasing them with your good grip and the strength of your extraordinarily powerful wrists. Through years of training. You bring them both to flushed and moaning pleasure until Anton finally lets out a laugh. Anton's brain has melted out of his ears. So, sorry, I can't stand it anymore. Take me, sir, I'm yours, Battle Butler. Battle Butler, you take the lead. You take the back, I'll take the front. What do you say we make it a hard meat sandwich? All hands on deck, and by deck, I mean me. No, hard meat sandwich. Delicious. Anton laughs as he's tussled between the two of you, stealing kisses this way and that, from one to the other and back again. You nestle your bodies together, and as Battle Butler mounts Anton, Anton mounts you. You're held securely between you and Butler. Stop saying just Butler. It's throwing me off my game. Anton engages you both in a triple kiss. A messy, exciting affair that matches the group's enthusiastic thrusting. I hope this isn't going to be part of the friendship fair, because I feel as though there's only a select group of people that would be into it. Each of you give as good as you get. You alternate rhythms, you fall into harmony. You touch and hold, squeeze and thrust, until each time your bodies meet together, you lose your collective breath a little more. It isn't long at all before the pitch becomes Fever's chorus of happy gasps as climaxes overwhelm each of you. As the three of you collapse back into a happy and exhausted pile, a few minutes pass by in a warm afterglow. I've never experienced anything like that in my life. I'm not sure if I've even dreamed of experiencing anything like that in my life, but it's been true for everything we've done together. We're quite a trio when we put our heads, and our heads together, don't you think? It's absolutely, darling. We're unstoppable in business, friendship, and romance. A better group of friends there never been, especially in a bit of rumpy-pumpy as part of it now and then. That was fun. But it might be best for us to focus on our friendship and building. Nah, rumpy-pumpy. If not, because it's just one of the funniest ways to say it. Business partners, club members, now friends with benefits. I can't wait to find out where our adventures take us next. And that's Mr. Hardmeat. Dealt with. Hi, Anton. Hello, Anton's penis and horse. Okay. Okay, we now have maxed out all the assets as well. Jesus. And time for the final date with Sam. I think that is gonna have to be it though. I've cleared out the district other than the final boss, so I think that's gonna have to wait. Sir, a letter has come from Samuel Finch requesting your presence at his estate this evening. He claims to have something he wants to share with you. Have fun, sir. Make sure to tell me everything. You head over to Samuel's estate. His servants conduct you to a room. I've never heard it, I suppose, conductor. I've never heard it used in that terminology before. Conduct you to a large room on top of the floor, on the top floor of the property, filled from floor to ceiling with gorgeous costumes. Sir, I'm so glad you could make it. You've been awfully patient, traipsing around the country in search of a rare, mysterious beast and all that. Traipse. The way one enters the office on a Monday morning. I prepare slumps. I tend to slump into my office. I must express my deepest gratitude for your indulgence of my passion. But cryptozoology is not my only passion. I also have a passion for textiles and for the theatre. Wouldn't have guessed. Textiles, fabrics, or cloth. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Intercourse? An ad in the paper? Dress up? Precisely, my good sir. Before you, I have the arrayed, the manifold customary, which gentlemen such as myself, accumulates over the lifetime of being fabulous. Manifold, many and various. For example, I have manifold bow tie options for any occasion. Customary, costume related, I assume. You're probably made up. We spent enough time out there looking for strange beasts, have we not? And isn't it time we brought the beasts to us? How much you want to bet that this thing is just hiding in the closet? Absolutely. I'm reserving judgment until you explain what you mean by that, and then shoot them. Heck yeah. I'm reserving judgment until you explain what you mean by that. Fair enough. You see, my dressing room here is not only full of eye-fuckingly beautiful clothing. I also possess an array of fanciful costumes. Don't you see? We shall become our own cryptozoological stories. Let's get started. What sort of head would you like? Oh, the head of a giraffe, the head of a walrus, the head of a human. I would like the head of a human, and the body of a human, and the legs of a human. Give me the head of a giraffe. And what of your body? The body of a centipede, the body of a lion, body of a human. Oh, centipede giraffe. What have your legs? The legs of a kangaroo, the legs and tail of a scorpion. Man, this is horrifying. I'm just imagining like the big like caterpillar things from Bloodborne, but then a giraffe head. But then it's got these fucking legs and then just a scorpion tail. It's horrible. Brilliant. No. Brilliant. I'll assemble the costume. Wait here. Samuel disappears and returns with a long-necked giraffe mask and 100 sticks on arms and a wicked-looking strap-on tail. Also another kind of strap-on, but that's for later. He helps you put them on and then stands back from his handiwork, clearly pleased. Behold, the mighty cryptid Grinchen. If any of you nuggets want to do fan art of the monstrosity, the Grinchion that we just made, please do, okay? Now, you're all dressed up. What shall I masquerade as? The Panoptopus, of course. Dingodik, the jungle walrus. The sexiest beast of all. You. The Panoptopus. Of course, how foolish of me. I'll get my Panoptopus costume right away. Samuel disappears once more into the maze of clothing and re-emerges a few minutes later, looking almost exactly like a Panoptopus. It's uncanny. Uncanny. The sterling wit and way with words. Unsettlingly perfect. Only it's not Samuel, it's the Panoptopus. Now then, how shall we put these costumes to use? Any ideas? We should probably fuck. Let's perpetrate an elaborate hoax. Let's perpetrate an elaborate hoax whilst having sex. Brilliant. A darling and brilliant idea indeed. I've always said that sexual intercourse could stand to be a bit more theatrical. If we but copulate in full view of an unbelieving public, the average man on the street will be both titillized and mystified, and horrified, and a bunch of other eyes as well. Who are those strange creatures? Who are those strange... Do you mean what? Are those strange creatures rutting in the plain view? Where do they come from? What sort of offspring will their occult union produce? Oh, the joy of it. Don't know if I'm on board with this anymore. But where shall we perform our glorious act of sexual trickery? Big Ben, Westminster. Look, there's enough fucking trickery that goes on in Westminster Abbey as there is, let's say, go Trafalgar Square. As soon as you said it, as soon as you said it, I knew it was the only possible choice. Come, let us waste no time. Our public awaits. You hurry to Trafalgar Square and leap into each other's arms and other appendages. Your centipede arms caress the Panoptopus's quivering. The crowds around Trafalgar Square look on in unconcealed awe. They've never seen two cryptids smooching so passionately. The Panoptopus whispers into your giraffe ear, I want you sexy Grinchen. In response, you take him by the hips and mount him. Let him mount you. Tease him until he can't stand it. I will mount him, I guess. The sooner we get this done in public, the better. With your powerful scorpion legs, you mount him, rubbing yourself against him, feeling him against you. You, the mighty Grinchen, are the alpha, and the Panoptopus is your willing mate. You cling to each other with animal ferocity, biting, scratching, and rutting in the debauched creatures you truly are. Debauched is so sexy and horny and dirty that it could be called downright nasty. Your passionate cries rise to the feverish pitch. The rhythm of your bodies reach a frantic crescendo, a rising passion, growing more and more intense in every beat until climax. Nice. And you collapse to the ground together, your bodies entangled, your costumes rumpled, swelling sweatily off each other. I truly must thank you, sir, for your companionship, of course, but also for what you've taught me. I've spent so much of my life chasing after fantasies that's all and well and good. But before I met you, I'd lost sight of the source of all those fantasies. My dreams aren't out there in the world to be tackled, to be tracked and captured. They're inside me, only waiting to be embodied. I am now a furry. Also, I really liked that costume sex we had. That was great. Now, we should probably get away from Trafalgar Square. I think the police have been summoned. Samuel takes you gently by the hand and bows to the crowd before swooping you into a deep and theatrical final kiss. The rest of the night, well, that's between the two of you. Dancer! It's not just a fursuit, no. I mean, technically he's wearing more clothing than before. It's just on other ends. Okay, I think with that, I'm going to have to end it here for today. Because, see, once you get kind of closer to the end, there's not as much stuff there's not as much stuff happening all the time. It's a lot of business. And it takes like 5 hours to do this much. So, that's your whack for today. Next time, it's pretty much end game. Because it's final boss time and final romanticizes time. But again, I can't take on the final boss until I romanticize everyone. But I do have 39 days remaining, so I think we can do it. But, like I said, that's your whack for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, bat the subscribe button, like the video, geese your banter in the section down below, all that jazz, and I'll catch you nuggets in the next one, alright? Cheery bye. Just pals being pals, you know, just pal. Maybe they kiss a little, but they're just pals, you know. Maybe they love each other, you know. Well, pals, just pals. I must document this. Document this. I don't think I've caught your name. No, Cherry, wait. No. Wait, what? I actually get to put my name in? The mighty cryptid. Garincian. If any of you nuggets want to do fan art of the monstrosity, the Garincian that we just made, please do, okay?